Phenomena viri analysis. Yeah. Then after that, we will be having also with our principal 3 from Princess Orduhan National High School, Ma'am Joy E. Calvo. So the whole half day will be with them. No? So yeah, we are hoping for your cooperation for the duration of the session. Thank you.
Akala niya siya na. Atat? Tinatanong niya kung saan na yung presentation ko. Okay, so good morning everyone. We are in the second day of the Division Training of Trainers of School Heads in Language Instruction, Co-Reskilling, Mentoring, and Monitoring. Okay, so we are tasked to discuss Session 3 entitled Understanding and Application of Grammatical Competence in Language Instruction. So I will be the one to start the topic, and as we go along, pagod na si Lola, therefore, to the rescue ang BFF, Ma'am Philomena Alanes. So, to start with, let us have the target Philippine professional standard for teachers and for school heads and for supervisor. So, we have for the Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers, we are addressing in this topic Strand 1.4 and 1.7, Strategies for Promoting Literacy and Classroom Communication Strategies. For the Philippine Professional Standard for School Head, we are addressing Strand 3.2, Teaching Standards and Pedagogies, and for the Supervisor, we are addressing support for instructional leadership. So, for the session outputs, we are expecting short responses about principles in grammar, competence, and the CLT tasks. And for its contents, so we have grammatical competence and its underlying principles. We have common areas of mistakes in the instruction with focus on grammatical competence and pondering on, let us have good grammar is sexy. Okay, so in this case, sana ba yung mga paraphernalia ko dyan, ma'am? Ma'am, you choose a number. Partner, you choose a number. 5. Okay, so in our registration, number 5 is sana. Kaya ko ito kinumpis ka eh. Oh, nawawala yung number 5. Ibig sabihin may kumuha. Ito pala. Okay, so number 5 is Sir Juanito Madalogdog. Saan siya? Sana yung isang microphone natin. Kasi ako lang naman talaga yung mag-start eh. Sinuset ko lang yung mood ni ma'am. Sana si Sir. Absent na? Ay, abaw. Ay, Sir. Saan po yung isang microphone natin?
Isang criteria for a speaker to attract the attention of a listener is to have a good grammar, no? Then sometimes may mga listeners tayo who are particular with grammars and they were distracted once the speaker could not present the presentation in proper grammar. So that's all po. Thank you and good morning.
Another number, ma'am? Sabi ka lang ng number.
6. Hindi, 6.
Eh, pinagsunod mo man. Ibig sabihin, baka taga-Batarasa pa din to. Okay. Ito ay taga-North.
Also good. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Last number, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ayaw mo. Grabe siya, oh. Okay, so according to Meta, good grammar can definitely make a strong impression. Like, sino ba yung mahusay sa... Sino ba ma'am yung articulate? Hindi articulate ma'am ha? Articulate ka kasi ma'am. Sino yung articulate? She was an articulate speaker, therefore, parang magaganahan ka tumingin sa kanya pag siya ay nagsasalita. Okay, so sabi ni Meta, kasi kapatid ko ngayon si Meta eh, sabi niya, good grammar can definitely make a strong impression. It's like dressing well. Tama naman si Joel Caber, ano? It's like dressing well. So, sabi niya, it's more enjoyable. So, plus factor pa ito that it shows attention to details and respect for the listeners or reader. Okay, so this time we will be having activity with a twist. So first is the class will be divided by district. By district ba to sila? O sige, hindi na by district, by table. So you choose a leader. You divide your members into 2 kasi we have 2 activities per group. And after 5 minutes, output will be presented. And since leader naman tayong lahat dito, okay, so you will be the one to read and understand the activities given to you since may instruction naman dyan na nakalagay sa ating papel. Okay, so 1 and 2 sets. Ay nga po isa. Sige. While sir is distributing the paper or the activity sheets, so ilalabas ko na lang yung mamaya ka na ma'am, hintay lang ba? Relax lang. Kasi ubusin natin yung kalahating araw ma'am.
Ay, kanina pwede. Thank you, ma'am. Kala ko sa
Describe the sight, sound, smell. Highlighting the importance of grammar. Ito po.
Practice ba yan? Focusing on the question forms, review how to form questions in the present simple, past simple, and future tenses. So the principal will be represented by, of course, Sir Dennis Hablado, and I will be the applicant. Thanks, sir. Let's start.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I will be interviewing Sir Anthony for his application for Principal 1 position. And ask the question.
Sir, may I come in?
Of course, sir. Come in.
Can I sit down, sir?
Please sit down.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Since you're applying for a Principal 1 position, here are questions that I want to ask you. Firstly, could you please tell us or tell me about your previous experience in your station?
Actually, sir, good morning. Thank you for the opportunity for this position. I am a previous grade 8 student, and I believe that I have the competency to understand how teacher works, and I have also led some of the language department projects and in our school to make reading to make English language more appreciative to all children.
Can you tell me what are your special skills?
I believe I have a special skills in personal in public speaking. I know how to speak in front of many people, and I am also became a trainer in some of the seminars in our school, and I have also led some lab sessions and e-service training for our teachers. So I believe that I have the capacity to train teachers to become better, and I am also competent with the use of ICT, and I believe that with that I can also teach teachers how to use ICT to make the classroom more appreciative or more meaningful to all children.
Okay.
Hindi pa tapos.
Are you willing to be assigned anywhere in the division of Palawan?
Sir, since I am applying for this job, then I am willing to be assigned anywhere because my job is to make a better place to anywhere where I will be assigned to.
Okay, that's good. For the last question, if you will be hired as Principal 1, what are the programs or projects that you will implement to make a change in our institution?
If I will be assigned as a principal one, of course, there are many things that I need to consider. But most importantly, what I want is to make a change and to leave a lasting legacy for that particular school that I will be assigned to. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think
That's all po. Thank
you're
you.
good as hired.
Introduction. Ma'am, ikaw na magtindot?
Maganda ba ang umaga niya? Joy, pag naulog ako dito, sa nervyos ko sa Adventist, saya ko sa Coop. Kasi may anak ako sa Adventist. Looking back at the statement kanina ni Ma'am Joy, sabi niya, good grammar is sexy. Are we all sexy? May deeper meaning yun, hindi yung sabi mong sexy ka all the way down, no. It means if your grammar is correct, you are sexy. Ano yun? Now, I will go back with the question. Do you think if your grammar is wrong, your sentence is correct? Ganun agad eh. That's correct. Grammar makes a sentence correct. Yes. Dear Ma'am Lablin, may I have your idea? Di ba? May I have your idea? What did you think? Why you think that wrong grammar makes a correct sentence?
Kalimutan ko naman yung question This is the reason why I prefer to stay there because I know those who are sitting in front are the victims. Tipo ba? Okay, the question is, do you think that if your
Grammar is wrong,
your sentence is correct?
Yeah.
Grammatically, ma'am, the sentence is wrong. But then, for me, if the message of the audience or the one who receives the message understand what you are talking about, so there is communication there. No, may communication, nagkakaintindihan. Pero yung sentence mo, grammatically, it is wrong. Tama mo ba ako? That's my idea.
So I'm going back to the question. Is the whole sentence wrong or correct?
Wrong.
Grammatically wrong.
Grammatically, it is
But
wrong.
meaningfully
it is correct.
okay. What do you mean correctness in a sentence? Separately from correct, hi Ma'am Dolly. Separately from a correct and meaningful sentence.
Who will answer the question?
Pag
It's not
sinabi
Dolly.
mo, okay, meaningfully correct, what is it meant to you to be correct sentence? To have a correct sentence? Hindi correct ang grammar. Ito na ko.
Sa Pilipinas kasi ma'am, grammatically talaga kailangan correct lahat. The verb and the subject must go in hand. Katulad nito, simple past tense, simple present tense. Dapat if the subject is singular, the verb must end in S. Mga ganun ma'am, ano? Di ba? May mga ganun tayong mga subject and verb agreement. So, kapag yung sentence ay may mali, halimbawa, grammatically wrong, the sentence is wrong. Di ba kapag nag-exam tayo, at hinahanap natin yung mali sa identifying errors, so the sentence is, I'm sure it is wrong. But if the meaning, if the message is conveyed, naintindihan daw ng kausap mo, there is a meaning in the sentence.
Okay. It is also the same when the sentence is mag-react lang yung kukontra. If the grammar is correct but the meaning is wrong, yan tinaresulta nun. Hindi pa rin tama yun. Kasi ang meaning ay mali. The sentence is not meaningful, although the grammar is correct. Bago ko po makalimutan, kasi yung speaker, di ba? Inaano nila yung sarili nilang background. Ako po si Mrs. Aranis, 61-year-old. And 13-year-old as a widow. Huwag kayong mag-asa dyan, I'm not available. And before I forget also, I am in my heartfelt feeling, gusto ko magpasalamat sa division office because as you believe it or not, this is my first time as a facilitator in 38 years in the DepEd. Salamat po especially kay Ma'am Luan. 38 years in the DepEd. Pero ngayon lang ako na nabigyan ng chance. Siguro tinitingnan nila hindi ako marunong. But I am always an active participant of meetings like this. Even in the region and national level, I participate, especially when someone fluent them. It is being defined as being able to speak and write quickly or easily in a given language. So if you just say words spontaneously in correct language, you are expressing the fluency in the language. Then, accuracy. Tingnan mo yan, accuracy. Yan pa nila lagay. Accuracy, please, Ma'am Gago. Please let me insert once in a while. Alam nyo tayo, mayroon tayong mga personal experience na dapat as old as mine, ay dapat i-share ko rin sa inyo. Madali lang, sandali lang yun. So, accuracy focuses on the correctness of one's use of grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Very self-explanatory. What does it mean to have an authentic teaching? An instructional method that promotes the development of a student thinking and problem solving and give a voice in the learning process. So, it makes us understand the thinking of Cornelius and White and Harbaugh na
Yung attendance mo, ma'am,
English language is true to all or across curriculum. All the curriculum. When we solve problem in mathematics, we use English also. Diba? When we teach the higher order, lower and average thinking skills, we use English. When we unlock difficult word in science, which is usually of foreign origin, we use language. So, when you go over this in our class observation, we develop the student thinking and problem solving that gives a voice to learning process. Language functionality. What learners do with language as they engage with content and interact with others. Active interaction of a student makes you a competent school head. Bakit? In class observation, let us not focus on how the teacher teach, but also how the student participate or give reaction. Nung last week, nag-observe ako. Kasi sa ranches, there are 16 master teachers. Sabi ko, ko ito. 16 master teachers which I assign to grade 7. Kasi mangot sila. Pinapabayaan ko lang. Ngayon nag-enjoy na sila. The beginning teacher are always the best teacher. Are you convinced? Yes. Sila doon magpupo. Pag sinabi mo, dan siguro ng teacher sa elementary, aray pababasa. Huwag ka na. It's too late to pass the blame. It's too late to engage in a blame game. Huwag ka na magturo. Ayan ang teacher ng mga grade 7, oh. Tingnan mo. Ha? Di makabasa. Ay kasi ang gagawin ng teacher, ay bago mag-enroll, dapat ay may reading readiness. Bago isasalpak sa, ano ngayon? PhilErie. May reading readiness to diagnose the reading ability or the non-reading ability of the students. Kaya sila yon ang nagda-diagnose. Parang doktor ba? Kaya, alamin talaga natin kung nasaan sila. Where are they at the time we accept them to enroll. Alam nyo kung ano doon sa domain, sa reading ability ang mayroon sila. Mag-SWOT analysis ka doon. Kung ano yung strength niya sa pagbasa, ang weakness niya sa pagbasa. O hindi siya nagbabasa, okay. It's a very challenging situation when we accept from elementary those who are non-readers. Kailangan doon pa lang sa enrollment, dito may mga nakaano na mga teacher para maibukod-bukod kung saan siya dapat pupulutin at tutulungan. Okay? A language teaching approach which focuses on the interaction and communication in real-world situation. Natandaan ko nung nandun pa ako sa Mangsi, nag-o-observe ako ng buong Balabac area high school because I was the cluster principal. I go by Pambut just to observe the neighboring high schools like Bangkalaan, nandito ba si Sir Alosada, Bangkalaan, Sibari, Balabac National High School. I tend to observe, and that was one moment na ang galing-galing ng teacher sa English. Pero nakikita ko hindi responsive yung mga bata. Sabi ko, ma'am, one of my suggestion is make your teaching life-related. Diba? Huwag mo yung haifalutin yung mga English mo. Akala mo ha, naiintindihan nila yun? Hindi. But if you relate your teaching strategies to life, you will make it. You will be successful. Kasi nakikita na nila, imagine yourself that you are in the forest, imagine yourself that you are in the riverside, ay life-related lahat yun. They can easily grasp a concept on what they will do. Huwag kayong in the United States of America. Ganda ka, girl. Hindi nakakaintindi, naganganga yung bata. You do the contextual approach in teaching. Contextual approach are using those who are just around us. Huwag tayong lalayo. Bago tayo lumayo, dapat yung basic knowledge in learning ay nag-grasp na sila. Don't go far. Doon muna. Kung hindi nila makuha, you do it again with another activity. Pagbiyahin nyo lang ang mail, pagkarami-raming mail, ay kung hindi abot ng bata, yan tayo eh. When I went abroad in Singapore, I went to a school. Hindi ako papasukin. Ikaso yung gwardiya doon na inis-inis na siguro sa kaka-English ko, siya hindi kasi marunong mag-English. Sabi ko sa kanya, "O sir, can I come in?" Siguro, dahil yung napagod-paguran na siya sa akin, hindi siya marunong. Okay. Diba? When I entered, I saw cubicles. Doon pala sa kanila, walang unahan. As if, yung dito, tapusin mo na ito. Kasi nandito ang milk. Mahuhuli na ako dito. Ganyan. Puro ng milk. Doon they are not running after one another. Hindi ko alam yung school. Pero nakapture ko kasi nga, Singaporean ang language. Meron silang cubicle na yun ang pinipilapan ng bata. Wala silang graduation. Kasi pag na-fill up na yun, certificate ang binibigay sa kanila. No deal, no big deal. Pero ano sila sa PISA, ano sila sa TIMS. Diba? I remember. Kahapon, my good friend Doc Eliasar posted the result of the PISA. Alam mo, kahit na nagaganon talaga, very discouraging yung result ng PISA, but I was very happy. Having my school as a host school in the latest PISA result, yung 76 na yan, na score ng Philippines, in a perfect score of, in the rank of 81, we are number 76. I am right? Am I right? Pero yan dati, among 81, rank 81, 81 din tayo. Nagbabasa pa tayo? Kaya ang sabi ni Director, we are lucky enough. Anong sign yun? From number 81, the last, we are at the bottom line. Ngayon ay nasa 76. What does it say? Moving up or moving down? Moving up. Yung result sa school, maliit lang naman ang increase from 0. But that is something, di ba? Ibig sabihin, natututo tayo ng technique para magpa-exam sa mga bata. Not to use them in speech and writing. Doon sa ating curriculum, lalo na sa English, grammar is just a micro skill. What do you mean micro? Is it big or small? So, grammar is just integrative to the subject matters. Hindi siya taken as separate subject. Nandun lang siya, coming across all the subject matter. Gaya nga, English, Science, Math, it is called macro skills. Yung grammar, nandun lang siya. Naka-integrate sa lahat ng subject matter. No? Convince ba kayo? O pero nung nagtuturo ako may grammar, one of my student is the SDS nga, na pag yan nagkamali siya, hindi dibatin mo. Ano yun? It takes a speaker and listener to attain grammatical competence. The exchanging of ideas. It also says, grammatical competence also says that the ability to understand and express thoughts mutually, and also possess the skills to use grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation during the speech activity and meaningful interaction and context. Let me give you another example. When the Ranches won gold medal, saan siya nanalo? Over the superpower countries like USA, Russia, South Korea, Japan. Nanalo sila laban doon sa mga country na yon. But when we are practicing them, nakanood dapat not only the meanings, not the grammatical composition in the defense of their experiment. And they won because those group consistently for 3 years have the crown of winning. Magagaling talaga sila. Kasi yung mga ibang country doon, their gadgets and methods are like the state of the arts. Magagamit nila yun sa mga world development, ganon. Pero ang key doon, dapat kayo din, mayroon din kayong ganito. Ang key doon is the defense of the student, the ability of the student to defend their experiment, which should be in good grammatical or communications structure. Not like other countries. Siguro hindi ko makumpara kasi naliliit yung mga coach Kahit magagaling yung mga coach, maliliit sila comparably doon sa project based on the experiment. Pero magagaling ang mga bata sa English. Magagaling sila. Yung mga estudyante, halimbawa ng Russia, galing dyan sa Amerikano, kaya hindi nila ginagamit yung English. What do? They get interpret that underline all languages. Then, generative grammar, what is it? It focuses on the underlying rules and structure that generate sentences in a language. When you structure sentences, it will start from a word, then to a phrase, yung mga English teacher, then in a clause to the sentence. Sa-isahin. Do it with inductive method. A functional grammar is an approach which views grammar as a system for expressing meaning and communication. It emphasizes the functional aspect of language and how grammar is used to convey information and interact in different contexts. You know, there are different functions of language. Marami yun. Pag naaral ng mga bata, giving and receiving information, giving and receiving instruction, Madami siya. Even expressing sympathy, giving thanks, ay dapat yun ay may maganda o tamang grammar composition. The theory emphasizes the importance of constructions which are form meaning, pairings, and understanding grammar. No? Kasi may mga may mga word na pag pinartner nyo, nag-iiba ang meaning, di ba? Like when you come into suffixation, bawa, from the root word lead, you will add with another word leader, then another suffix leadership, then another word leadership. Lagyan mo ng prefix na servant, it will form as servant leadership. So, dapat we have to understand that as the word is formed and reformed, it gets another meaning. That is the correct grammar composition. Nag-iiba siya. Gaya nga ng, I will borrow again. Sabi ni Director, what do you know about servant leader? More mother tongue. Doon lang sa bahay ang mother tongue. Mabuti na hindi nakatingin si Ma'am Joy sa akin. Principles and theories of grammar competence. This theory suggests that learners, which is a language that is slightly beyond their current level of proficiency. Okay. Ganon din. Through exposure. If you always speak the language, yung speak the language ba like when you request, speak the language, incorrect grammar. When you get angry, you speak also correct grammar. Ay, minsan sabi niya, ay ayaw ko na yan dyan mag-usap. Kasi kahit nagagalit siya, English pa rin. But in using the English language, you should. Yan muna, yung mga puto muna, mga bibingka muna. Huwag muna yung mga mga pizza. Hindi muna yun. Unahin muna natin yung mga available locally concepted knowledge. The use of authentic materials. That is specifically in teaching grammar as an integrative concept. Again, ano yun natin? Newspaper articles, podcast, or online videos that contain natural language and use in examples of grammar in context. Yung iba natin, observable dapat, yung kanilang devices, kanilang devices na dinadala in relation to the lesson. Yung preparedness ba ng teacher will make a good learner. Ay kasi minsan pupunta na lang siya doon sa classroom. Kayo magtanong ha. Initang ulo ko ngayon, di ba na-approve ka ng loan ko? Muna isali yung sarili mo. Get yourselves ready as tayo yun. Get ourselves ready in observing the teachers and get the teachers ready in observing the students. Ay kung ready nga tayo, yung teacher hindi ready para sa bata, walang not counted ang learning. Titingnan natin lagi sila. Provide explicit instruction on grammar rules and structures when necessary, but ensure that it is done in a way that is meaningful and relevant to students' communications needs. Nabanggit na ito. Engage students in interactive activities that encourages them To apply grammar rules in communicative tasks, role plays, group discussions, or collaborative writing projects. Ito pa tip ko sa inyo when you observe the enhanced group technique. Lagi yan sila, in triads, or in group, or in dyads, you observe. Pag observe mo doon sa isang seksyon, lipat ka naman, for all you know, the same set of students, the same set of leaders. Very fluent na. Okay, wait.